Alright guys, so I just wanted to do a really quick video on my DIY headliner hatch lights, I guess you would call them. I don't know. There's no official name for them really, but basically what they are is they're just some additional small, really inexpensive. I'll put a link down in the description below to where I got them. They were maybe 12 bucks for I think 6 of these things. You can see that the lenses have popped off of them, so they have kind of like projector-y style glass lenses. A couple of them have lost the lenses. I have no idea where they went. I've never seen them, so they might just be invisible. I'm not sure. But it doesn't seem to affect light output or anything like that. But if you want to learn more about how I set these up, how I installed them, and kind of the simplicity of how I wired everything, stay tuned. Alright guys, so welcome back. Today I am talking about my Xterra rear hatch modification where I added LED lights to the headliner. I've got 3 there and then I've got 3 over here. The reason for the randomness of the way that they're laid out is actually up in the headliner, and I don't know if I don't want to really mess it up too bad. There's not a ton of space. You can kind of see the wires in there. Basically what I did was I wired those, so they just come with these really tiny, they're LED, right? So they don't take a ton of power to power. So I'm basically just siphoning power off of the main tail light up here. So I'll turn these on. They're set to off right now. But so basically when that comes on, the nice thing is these are set to it, right? So they're basically, since they're wired into this, when this thing gets power, then these get power. There are some walkthroughs on how to do this on the newx.org. I'm gonna go try and find one, and I'll try and paste up a link to the one that I used when I did this. But basically there's just a couple wires that come into this thing, so you could just test it. You could literally not even have these things in the headliner, just have them out and just tap them to a wire and see if they come on, you know, try them and figure out which way works. It's not a huge difficult install, but you can see they put out quite a bit of light. Now obviously it's daytime here. I'm gonna look and see if I've got some shots of it at night so that I can show you what it looks like. But I mean, these things put out just a ton of light, enough to where even when I have my drawers pulled out and stuff, I can still see them pretty well, even outside of the back of the hatch. So again, for about 12 bucks and maybe half hour, 45 minutes of an install, learning a little bit about how to figure out which wire's which up there on the top, definitely a worthwhile mod. So I highly recommend them. I love these things. I've had these things in here probably since about the time I bought the truck. So for about 4 years, they still just work perfectly. So it's really sweet. So I definitely recommend it. Again, I'm going to try and put some links in the description below for how I did this stuff. I'll go and I'll find you something on the newx.org that kind of walks you through how to wire these things up into the rear tail light there, or rear hatch light, I guess. And put that down below. So check out the description below for links to the products that I'm talking about, and also a link to a how-to. But I hope that's helpful for you guys. You could do this with anything too, right? So you don't have to do these exact same lights that I've got. You could buy different lights. You could buy more lights. You could buy less lights. You could buy strips of lights. You could even, you know, put them up on your hatch and drop a wire, kind of similarly to how I did here for my backup camera, but drop a wire down into the headliner and wire it in that way too. So I mean, there's a million ways that you could use this mod and customize it and make it your own. So definitely, if you guys have done something like this, or if you're thinking about doing something like this, or if you do something like this afterwards, definitely come back and post up in the comments below and just let me know what you did and how it went, because I'm super curious to see how people use this. So again, hope that was helpful. If you're not already, click that subscribe button. Subscribe to All Things Overlanding on YouTube. Put out Xterra videos, overlanding gear videos, and just like overlanding interviews and talks every week. I'm also on all the major podcast channels, so just search All Things Overlanding. And I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. So whatever way you want to communicate, I'd love to chat with you. If you've got a super cool rig, definitely hit me up as well, because I'm starting to do some featured rig stuff, and I'd love to get some other cool things on here besides just my Xterra. So yeah, shoot me a message, subscribe, follow, comment, talk to me. I'd love to talk to you. If you liked the video, click the like button too. That really helps me out more than you know. So appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time.